welcome to Bunta Vista episode 212. I am Theo, and I, of course, have taken the form of sort of a horrible chicken creature. All of my feathers have been plucked off, though. My skin is extremely distressed. It has been blanched. There's sort of like white and red spots all over. No discernible genitals. And I have learned to communicate in a human sort of fashion by absorbing about 9 seasons of Burke's Backyard on VHS. I do smell just slightly of Epsom salts. With me here, of course, is Ben, who is a sort of baby-like creature about the size of a lamp, completely bald, completely smooth, no hair, no follicles, no sweat glands. Eyes slightly lower than you would expect, normal porcelain white skin all over, covered with a sort of grease lubricant. It sort of has the sheen and colour of a roux, just sort of wet flour, except for his butt, which is perpetually spanked red. He has no morals, no values, and no opinions. How are you, Ben?
I am tremendous. And I have to say, you listed off a lot of things there, and I agree with all of them. I have one, and it's not an opinion, because I am a creature with zero morals, zero opinions. I have one, it's just a question,
Sure.
I guess, more of an opinion.
Yeah.
You described yourself as having more or less the body of a chicken, blanched white skin, red spots, plucked entirely of feathers, no discernible genitalia.
Yes.
What? When you look at an ordinary chicken, what's the genitalia that you're discerning there?
Both, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my question perfectly
Whole.
answered. Yeah. All right. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
And, sorry, I did forget to, of course, mention that you have just sort of like a patch, a slight like risen section, like a Ken doll, where your dick and balls should be.
Oh, it's sort of I have a mons pubis.
Yeah, but majoris mons pubis.
Well, yeah, maybe on my body.
Joining us as well, good friend and colleague, Lucy. She is a horrible worm creature. Not even one of the worms with like the cool band on it. No discernible kind of segments. Just smooth worm from end to end. She has brought her own bucket of mud, which she is leaping in and out of. Mud in, the same mud out, seeming to extract no nutrients or energy from the process. How are you, Lucy?
Oh, I'm great. I know that you didn't mention my genitalia situation whatsoever, which is...
Well, it's worm is your situation.
Saying a worm can't have a big dick? You're saying a worm can't have a big dick?
I think so, yes. That's my understanding.
Oh, wow. Wow. All right.
Okay. And finally, of course, we know him, we love him. He's Andrew. And he is...
That's so true.
What is true? We know
That's
him, we
right.
love him. He's Andrew.
He's Andrew. He is, of course, a batch of Domino's pizza dough that was disposed in a dumpster. It's risen in the hot sun, taken the form of the dumpster, sort of being molded, and on the way it's absorbed the complete works of Peter Fitzsimmons. How are you, Andrew?
I'm good. I've been like slowly peeling off the red parts of the pizza box because there's a lot of them out here in this dumpster type area
Yes.
besides the store that I call a home.
Mm-hmm. But it does give
And-
you sort of a traction as you roll silently across the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. But I do spend a lot of my time just taking each box and I peel off bits of cardboard from the top. I keep the red ones. I throw away the blue ones from the iconic Domino's logo. And really what I'm trying to do is gather up enough segments of the red sections of the logo that I can press them into the soft dough around the top of where a head would be if I had a head. And I'm really just trying to emulate that red bandana look.
Nice.
Of the smartest man out there with a bibliography,
Yep.
Peter Fitzsimmons.
I'm going to venture that you couldn't explain Peter Fitzsimmons to 99% of Australians, let alone 100% of anyone that doesn't live in Australia.
I'm going to give it a go. We gave a CTE, corporeal form, slapped a bandana on him, and made him write 50 modern history books.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's pretty good. What did he do before the history book?
He was a rugby union player.
Okay.
Was he?
Why does he have
Yes.
the bandana? What's the bandana for?
This is
to
what
keep his
he was
brains
famous
in.
for. This is
Piracy.
he was
It's holding
he
the
was
brain
an
in.
Australian rugby union player at the highest levels.
I think he was a privateer for the Spanish Armada, I think. So he was a sailor with his own ship who was given license by the Spanish government to operate under their flag for the purposes of basically enacting piracy on the other major powers in the Caribbean at that time, I think.
No, mate, he played footy.
When
Anyway,
you,
You sure? It wasn't that he was active in the golden age of piracy with his own ship?
I'm just saying that when you look up Peter Fitzsimmons' net worth on Google, it says 200 doubloons.
in brackets, buried.
So
Oh,
technically,
they've got a
it's-
lot of money on paper, but
Yeah, it's the same way you
access
talk about billionaires. We'll be like, well, sure, their shares are worth that much, but how's he going to
it's
find
only-
the doubloons?
it's only liquid if it floods. Okay, so anyway, we are all here for a reason, and of course, as you may at home have guessed, we are together today in a Labour policy think tank. That's right. We're brought together for a reason. We're going to hammer out policies for the next election, folks. I don't know if you guys saw the IPCC reports. They're bad. Obviously, we're the Labour Party. We believe in science. We believe in progress. We believe in smart solutions. As long as we don't really have to kind of change anything, do anything, go back on any coal mining kind of promises. Sorry, Ben, you.
I don't want to backtrack too far, but just to clarify, that's the two dudes that wear the clown makeup and do the rapping?
God, that would be good, wouldn't it?
The ACP.
I liked it.
Cool.
I liked it,
Thanks.
Ben.
Thanks, Lucy. Appreciate that very much.
All right, what do we got policy wise with how are we going to solve this climate change, guys? And remember, don't change anything or promise.
I'm thinking of doing some clapback tweets
Uh-huh.
to Liberal
Epic,
MPs.
though.
Epic clapbacks. That's so far my plan for climate change.
But you can't have the clapback imply that you would do anything differently.
No,
Yeah, that's why I have
we'll
a
still
team
vote
of
with them.
40-year-old media advisors to write those tweets for me to make sure that doesn't happen.
You can't
about a
mention
series of,
renewables
yeah.
or coal because
What about
then
a series
people
of
will be
like queer EV chargers?
Oh,
Queer
that's a good
V
idea.
chargers.
All right.
I think because we're the party that believes science. Hashtag believe science. I'm posting that. Because of the party
I
that believes
fucking
science.
love science.
I think you should post that, but like a star
Yeah.
where the U is.
We don't want to scare away
fucking
anyone.
because we don't want to scare anybody. I think
No.
because we're the party that believes science. I wonder if maybe like what we could do is maybe pledge to do a review to commit to having a committee that will like run up some kind of white paper about looking at the possibility of investing some money into perhaps like harnessing the misery of people that we've put into offshore internment camps.
Oh, you've beaten me to the next topic, Andrew.
Maybe
But-
we could call it like refugee renewable energy.
Oh,
You know?
God damn.
And that's going to hit like a lot of our targets, you know, like because you know there's all those right wing
Well-
people that we want to vote for us, and we actually believe that there's a lot of core right wing liberal voters that if we're just kind of cruel enough, they'll say maybe this is the party for me.
So
But
if we can
also-
guarantee that a big chunk of extremely vulnerable people will continue to be purposefully immiserated by policy, but at the same time, a few more people get Teslas.
well, and it's
So what
like
if we
it's-
look a little
it's-
bit sad about it in the process? Like,
It's perfect for everybody. It's perfect for everybody. We get to look a bit sad. We also get to like ease our border policies so we can appeal to left-wing people. But also that means that more refugees are coming and they go straight into our whole Matrix battery setup.
Well, how about instead of easing the border policy, we change it so that we add discretionary powers to ease the border policy exclusively for people that have media attention?
Oh,
Oh, now that is nice.
That's
talking about.
nice. I like that.
I fucking hate Labor so much.
How are we feeling about the economic and labour situation there? I mean, we are the party of the working people.
Can't be helped.
I mean, like, so this is, I think the tricky thing is, like, with a policy, what I really want from a policy perspective, and I don't really know how to put this into words, like to write this down and get it onto our website. I'm thinking,
And
because
certainly not numbers. I just want to put
it's
that
a-
out there. You
no
don't want that
Jesus
down into
Christ,
numbers.
no,
Fucking
are you
numbers.
insane?
no numbers. Because we are, like, you know, the progressive party, because we believe science, hashtag believe science, we could use the power of the internet to upload our policies. And our policy will be, you know that gif of John Travolta in Pulp Fiction?
Oh, he's looking
Where
around?
He's looking around. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
what are you going to do? What are you
Now,
going to
that's
do?
in the zeitgeist. I like that.
Yeah.
Yep, that movie came out. How many years ago? 30?
Many.
3 or 4, I think.
27.
I'll say this, though. Good movie.
That's a good
What
movie.
a controversial take. Pulp Fiction,
Crazy
a
take.
good movie. You are wild for that one.
Someone's out there right now lovingly crafting a take for Twitter about how Pulp Fiction is so reflective of toxic masculinity.
There are 10,000 19-year-olds right now doing TikToks about how, fucking hell. So this is such an old person to complain about. But I saw something the other day where it was like people, I saw this because of you, Theo, you piece of shit. Someone had posted something like, people say they don't like Marvel movies, but these are their letterboxed favorite movies or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And the movies were like, I don't know, Taxi Driver, Pulp Fiction,
Goodfellas.
and a handful of other things, whatever.
Yeah.
And the
Shawshank
person who
Redemption.
had posted that image, in the reply, someone was like, Pulp Fiction, someone in the replies was like, haha, you got him, you know, whatever. But Pulp Fiction is pretty good. And then the person who posted the original thing replied to them being like, well, yeah, except they start it like in the middle of the movie, so you have no idea what's going on. It feels like they could have just edited that to make it make more sense.
God.
I try not to get angry at young people because that's a dumb
The
cunt's
Marvel
game. That's what-
brain.
And it seems like it would have been even harder to kind of put that together like that.
Where
would have
was,
been easy
where
to
was
put it in
Vincent
order.
Vega's redemption arc? You
Although
know?
I do see that they are kind of setting all of the pieces up for a Pulp Fiction cinematic universe overarching
PFCU.
thing.
Yeah. PF Chang's universe.
Well, thank you for thank you for persecuting this scenario with me, inspired by the Labour guy who got mad because when Anthony Albanese was like, we got to do something about this climate change and go. You know, I was like, hey, well, you know, maybe we should stop opening up new coal mines. And I posted like,
No.
you know, I just Googled like the latest one to be approved and posted in there. And a guy's like, actually, if you read past the headlines, you'd find that that was for metallurgical coal. I'm like, and so
Oh, the
obviously,
good coal.
well, that's there is a point in there, but the corollary to that is, we're not opening up any of the bad coal mines, right?
The stinky coal.
Except-
But it turns out we are.
Yeah.
Under Labour, we are definitely. So I'm like, oh, okay, so we're not. So that's it. Like,
Hold on,
no
hold
more,
on. As a-
no
as
more
a-
thermal coal mines then.
As a person who develops Labour policy, let me help you out with how to treat
Sure,
this subject,
please.
right? Don't talk about that coal.
The thermal coal.
Shh. No. Shh. No,
but they-
no.
it's
You should be
worse than
concentrating
that.
on epic clapbacks.
Yeah, it's worse than that
Clapback.
though. They're out there going like coal will still form the backbone, and this guy's like, okay, well if we don't sell Japan our thermal coal, someone else will.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we'll yell at them.
Like, no, what we need to do is keep selling them our coal, very important.
my
but we
God.
will kind of just like, you know, we'll apply diplomatic pressure on them, and eventually, they'll close down their things and do it. Like, oh, you are just a complete white paste of a human.
Can I just say,
you're a worm.
I don't pretend to be an expert on this thing. Obviously, I'm not a policy wonk. I'm not a climate scientist. I don't know anything about energy production. I don't know anything about any of that sort of stuff. But
and that's why we work for the ALP Policy Development Division.
You can't make a backbone out of coal. You got to make it out of bones.
It's so true.
That's
so
true.
true.
So true.
That's one thing I know about bones. It's that.
Is that they can't be coal.
You need a bone.
Yeah, they can't be coal. That's true.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. One policy platform that I think we can really stand on as a progressive party that believes in science, #BelieveScience. Science
and some women, unless they accuse Bill Shorten.
Some women, unless
they, yeah.
We believe a lot of women, unless we think that believing all of those women might potentially make trouble for our side of the basketball court, in which case... Anyway, we are a party that believes science, #BelieveScience, believe some women. And, science really is the backbone of the internet. Don't you agree? And something that I think that we should be putting forward as a policy is one in which we can offer everyone out there who wants it a job as a podcaster, which is, traditionally one of the best jobs you can have.
Yeah. It's so good.
It's so good. It's really hard, but it's not that hard for people who are so smart. So smart,
I mean, okay, you guys have actual jobs. The three of you are professionals working in a profession. So when you make fun of the idea of someone being a podcaster, you are making fun of me.
That's okay. I was just a podcaster before this, so it's
okay. That was
but
the
now
most
I'm a
patronizing
professional.
thing I've ever heard.
Now
in my
I'm
life.
a professional.
Thank you. Unfucking believable.
Oh, that's right. The hardest job, unless you're really smart, which Ben is.
Thank you.
You also got to be pretty good looking to do it.
Handsome.
Just like Ben.
Doesn't hurt.
Nice looking beard.
Yep. Doesn't hurt. Even though it's an audio format, which we have discussed on the show previously, in case you have been listening to, 15 or 20 minutes of this show and continually asking the people around you, where's the pictures? Where's the
I'm looking at every screen around me and none of them have these guys' faces on it.
No one else can hear it because you've got headphones in. They don't know what you're talking about. That may be an indication that you are not smart enough to be a podcaster. However, the ALP, if you elect them, will provide a job for everybody out there at minimum wage to produce their own podcast and just, get their thoughts and feelings out into the world. There are some people out there who are also trying to make their own podcasts happen. And Lucy has happened upon a story this week which really ticked all the right boxes for us to dive into and investigate as a classic relationship trouble type scenario on the segment that we all love. It's Paging Dr. Lucy.
If you find that you are having a little relationship trouble, just to pick up your telephone and dial it on the double. You call 1-800-317-5155. Now you're paging Dr. Lucy.
Lucy, what the fuck is the deal?
I saw this as just a screenshot in a tweet of the headline of this, which is from The Cut, which I feel like is a real breeding ground for some of the most they just let anyone write anything on The Cut some days, I feel like.
I feel like that's true of the internet generally, is they will let anyone write anything.
Anyone can write anything.
I take Lucy's point, though. There's several online publications, maybe I shouldn't name them. There's several online publications that I kind of associate with the
with stories like this.
We'll slap down $100 for you to just throw up whatever airball.
The Guardian Australia.
Yeah,
Guardian
to make
UK.
yourself the main character of the internet for a day, we will pay you approximately $100.
Get those hate clicks coming.
The Guardian Australia loves throwing the dumbest people alive, to the sharks. I've just been oh, you have a bad opinion, horribly articulated?
You've never
Here's
written anything before?
Well, the
Come on.
other type of story they will let you do is, oh no, I have accidentally set my microwave to run for 4,600 minutes, and I have broken the cancel button.
I think
Like-
she's actually a full-time employee, the woman to whom you're
Oh, she's on retainer.
So, the headline that really caught my eye here: the aspiring podcaster making the most of his open marriage.
Now, I don't want to start with
really
quibbles before you've started reading the article.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as an aspiring podcaster.
No, because you can just make a podcast, or you
you just
haven't made
start.
it yet. That's it.
You don't
Yeah.
need anything. Andrew sent us a message and said, would you like to start a podcast about Australian politics? We all had shit microphones, and we started recording it, releasing it to the internet with no oversight, no checks and balances,
No one can stop you.
no quality control.
No one
You
can
just
stop you.
do it.
There is
Yeah.
only one branch, and it's podcast.
If
Yeah.
you think that there is a barrier to entry for becoming a podcaster, please listen to episode 1 of Bunta Vista.
Or episode 1 of
Good luck to
any
you.
podcast.
Yeah.
Any of them. All of them sound like they were recorded in a wind tunnel by someone who is currently having a panic attack, and they still put it online.
They all sound like they were recorded on a dictaphone that has been hidden up somebody's ass in a prison cell inspection.
Yes. A wax cylinder in someone's most private of sanctuaries.
So anyway, this is a diary of the aspiring podcaster making the most of his open marriage, which
So this
really
is
just
from
hits a bunch
their-
of our interests.
This is their sex diary series, which is where people write in and they detail their actual sex life, supposedly, in great
Yeah.
detail for the benefit of all of us who want to know what sex is like.
Yes.
Just
what's it
curious.
feel
Just
like?
curious. Are any of us open to that idea? Like, what would somebody have to pay you, Theo, to detail your sex life for a magazine?
Well, I would have to balance it with whatever it is that I'm losing by doing this.
Well, you know what's... Sorry, and I don't want to, get too much into your personal life here, Theo,
Sure.
is that between you and Caitlin is way more open to talking about this than you are.
Yes, that's right. I'm embarrassed
she
for
should write the
on
sex
Caitlin's...
diary.
Okay.
Well, no, I mean,
Mate.
I think she has, like a normal relationship with sex where it's, it's not embarrassing for her and it's a normal thing for adults to talk about and it's fine.
Okay.
Is this
Just something
comfortable
to
to be
consider.
talking about right now? Sure, this is very helpful.
Hey Theo, can I simply say
anyway.
to you, now that you have made a baby, you don't have to talk about it anymore because everybody knows.
It's
that you
Everyone
implied.
knows that
Yeah,
you've
that's
done
right.
it. Everyone knows
Yeah.
you've done
That's
it.
right.
It's pretty cool. Go on, Lucy.
Day 1, 8:30 a.m. I'm doing this jogging thing every morning. It's miserable, but I want to get in better shape. I'm in an open marriage, and I'd like to take more advantage of my situation. In order for me to do that, I need to get my confidence up.
We are setting such a miserable scene right off the bat
Yeah,
here.
immediately.
8:30.
Immediately, I'm miserable. I need to be more confident because I'm clearly the one who is having less sex in my open marriage.
I immediately get an image from this of like my husband has talked me into having an open marriage, and now I have to get in good enough shape to have this self-confidence to attempt to have sex with someone else outside of my marriage.
I'd like to be winning this open marriage.
Yeah, well, you've got to. You've got to.
We have a whiteboard in the common room in the apartment, and like you have to ring a bell when you fuck somebody.
Yeah.
Put a little thing up on the board.
Oral is just 0.5.
10 a.m. I'm actually in the early stages of my own podcast. So I have a call with a producer about it this morning. We have to figure out the budget.
Fuck is a producer?
What?
I don't know.
Budget?
Maybe this person has a reason to have a producer
Where
and a
is
budget.
money involved?
That doesn't
Oh,
sound
never
right.
mind. I just read the next sentence. My husband has a big job in real estate, so I rely on him for most of my money. I've had a lot of
Honey.
business ideas throughout the year and feel worried about running this one by him. But if I know what kind of startup money I'll need, it's not too much. I won't be as nervous about opening the dialogue.
Do you mean $30 for a microphone off Amazon? What the fuck is the startup money? You're typing this on a computer, I assume.
Audacity is free. You just have to make sure that the wiggly bits never hit the top or bottom.
It shouldn't be hitting the top.
Oh, God.
I want to know what this podcast is so bad, but I also know that's exactly what this sick fuck wants.
That's true. All right. 5 p.m. My husband texts that he's not going to be home until later because of a work dinner. Our openness is, for the most part, don't ask, don't tell. I assume on
Very
nights like
open.
this, he's meeting up with someone for a quick fuck or maybe a date.
Well, hang on.
But as long as he
That's
comes-
that's not don't ask, don't tell. That's ask and then be lied to.
That's true.
That's-
I'm going to a work dinner. Like,
That's
No.
that's don't ask, tell your partner a lie.
so immediately sounding extremely healthy. As long as he comes home to me,
not
it's fine.
good.
I really don't care. This might play well into my podcast, please, since maybe he'll feel a little guilty later.
Oh my god!
That's bad.
That's such
So
a fucking
unhealthy.
bummer.
So immediately unhealthy.
That is such a bummer. Like you've already laid out the financial imbalance, which I would have thought is immediately like again, we are on this podcast, we are very amateur like poly scholars, and unless there's anything you guys aren't telling me. We're very amateur poly scholars, and we're always like trying to figure out the dynamics of this sort of stuff. But even as a complete neophyte, I can imagine that being in a situation like this, where your partner makes a lot more money than you do, and you have to say things like, "Sweetie, can I have some of your pocket change to buy a microphone for my computer?"
I
You wanna
guess we
use-
can be in an open marriage
You wanna
if
use
you want to be.
Guilt as a crowbar to get that money.
Oh my
Get a little
god!
bit of money. Like, it already sounds like your dynamics are all fucked up. You're trying to get into shape so that you feel confident enough to fuck somebody else. Meanwhile, every time your husband's out late, you're assuming that he's banging somebody.
Oh, so you sucked another guy's dick tonight? That's crazy. I need a Shure SM57.
God damn.
Talk him down to a blue Yeti.
9 p.m. I watch some of The White Lotus, jerk off while thinking of a past lover, and get myself to sleep. So the husband
That's-
hasn't come home, is what I'm reading.
Husband
Well,
hasn't
at
come
least not
home.
by 9 p.m. Yeah.
Can I look? This is.
Yes.
I know we just said that a quarter of the people on this podcast don't like to discuss things like this. Has anybody here ever, in their whole life, jacked off while thinking about someone that they slept with in the past?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah. You've never been
God.
like, that memory
You guys
was a
have slept
very
with
nice
people in
sexual
the past?
experience? Are you joking off thinking of people you've slept with in the future? Because that's fucking wild.
That's crazy.
No, I'm watching pornography like a straight man.
I mean, that's, but if you're at a pitch.
Yeah, I guess I'm so rarely without service these days. You know?
I think that's bad for the brain. This is one of my things where I don't really believe it, but at the same
All
time,
right, but
I
hang
really
on.
believe it.
Can you visualize anything that's not just like the vague concept of like two dots in like
do you
sort
have
of like a
aphantasia?
monochrome?
You're experiencing masturbation aphantasia.
No, I think my issue is that like I never enjoyed one night stands, and I've had several long-term relationships, and I've been with my wife for 10 plus years now. So as far as I'm concerned, it's like I don't remember having sex with anybody, you know?
Except for
makes
your
sense.
wife.
Yeah. I remember that. That's fine.
I remember having sex with your wife too, Andrew.
That's right. Slam
Got
dunk.
him. Hello, it's me, Ben, from this podcast. Merriam-Webster defines a podcast as a program made available in digital format for automatic download over the internet, and that simply could not be more true. If you like what we do and want more of this podcast made available to you in digital format for automatic download over the internet, simply go to patreon.com/Buena Vista and hit the enormous red button that says subscribe. For $5 a month, you get access to our weekly bonus episodes, our entire archive of bonus episodes, our exclusive Discord server, and an RSS feed of both the bonus episodes and free episodes that doesn't have these ads in them. That sweet, sweet subscriber cash allows me to do this show full time without having to get a real job, and frankly, that whips to me. The other guys also get some money or whatever, but I don't really care. Anyway, check that out if it sounds good to you. Love you.
Day 2, 8:30 a.m.
Day 1 was so sad.
Day 1 was so sad. I assume it only gets better from here. 8:30 a.m. I think my husband got home pretty late last night. He's asleep in our guest bedroom, which is pretty normal, since that room has the strongest AC and he likes it more than our bedroom in the summer.
I mean,
I leave for my run while he's still asleep.
That sounds sad. But, like, if you're in a long-term relationship, sometimes those practical considerations come up. You know, I run very hot at night. So while I love the idea of a cuddle, invariably I'm always like, please get the fuck away from me. I am a nuclear reactor right now, and you're only hurting the problem. Like some shit from Chernobyl. Just let me be over here on this side of the bed. You know, different bedroom with AC going. I can see the appeal of that. It does sound
in
sad.
Isolation, totally fine.
Sure. You know.
But this guy's also like, oh, don't come near me. It was so hot last night. I stink. Don't come near me until I won't have you smelling me until I have a shower.
We met about 10 years ago at a gay bar in Brooklyn. We've always been open. The week we got married at a beautiful restaurant in Manhattan, we both fucked other people. We laugh about it then, and we still laugh about it. As for our own sex life, it's very tame. We have sex with each other once a month or so, and not much else in between. I mean, we've been together 10 years. What do you expect?
Okay, can I just offer my input as somebody who has been married for like for the better part of 10 years?
Is it going to be a brag about how much you have sex?
No, absolutely not. It's no, I'm on my Al Bundy shit.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No peg.
My
Flush
extremely
the
hot
toilet.
wife always wants to have sex with me, and I'm sick of it.
No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is like, I totally understand if you're like, I have been in a monogamous relationship with somebody for 10 years, and we're the only person that we have sex with. You know, in my case, we got kids, we've got all these life events that have happened.
Once a month we act out the sink scene from The Master.
Yep. Theo has entered the zone that I am personally leaving at the moment, which is the one where there is like an infant and then a toddler and then like another toddler like coming into your bed or leaving your bed or whatever at all fucking hours.
Oh,
like,
we're like more active than ever.
really? Do you mean being awake at night or having sex?
Both.
So, but like I understand if you have been in a monogamous relationship for 10 years that like the routine of life and blah blah blah, all that kind of thing, that you are more than likely going to be having sex more infrequently.
Yeah,
than
you see your
were.
partner's penis and you go, oh, there it is again.
There it is. Whereas
Sad.
Still looks the same.
I kind of wonder.
Looking to the left, surprise.
I kind of wonder, is this less of a factor when you have an open marriage and your husband is like fucking other people all the time? It's like we
You
have
reckon
sex.
that adds some intrigue?
Well, I guess what I'm saying is, to me, the things that don't quite gel are, we have sex once a month or so, but we've been married for 10 years. What do you expect? Doesn't quite gel with, and also, my husband's out late all the time because he's fucking other people.
We both have otherwise active and exciting sex lives.
Like it sounds like the issue isn't your husband's libido or sex drive. That's all I'm saying.
You have a roommate. Like, you have a roommate. That's fine.
You have a
can just
roommate
have
and
that.
you accidentally suck each other's dicks.
Yeah, you have a roommate where when the moon gets full, you go up.
Well, there it is.
Okay, may as well.
4 p.m. while my husband is at the office, I get to work on a new salmon dish. I open some crisp white wine while I cook.
I don't know why I hate that phrasing so much. I get
Yeah,
to
you've
work on a
highlighted
new
it.
salmon dish. Like you're in the
How
lab
new
doing
can it
R&D.
be?
I've invented a new kind of salmon dish. No, you haven't.
No, you haven't. All salmon dishes have been done. There's no way you have a new salmon dish.
There's no space for
5 p.m.
salmon innovation.
He comes home 9 p.m. Honey, I invented something called salmon brown. He's like, I'm gonna hit the shower.
I can't. I would love to eat salmon brown, but I'm fucking another guy tonight, so
Yep. Sorry.
salmon brown
Hope
is
you don't
out.
mind if I put a load of washing on straight away.
5 p.m. D, a friend with benefits, text to see if I want to grab dinner later. I love this man because he's got a beautiful body and he's just unhinged enough to be interested. He also never wants
hold
anything
on.
more from me.
Hold on.
Interested.
Not interesting.
Interested in me.
If you were like,
I
he's
assume.
unhinged
Yeah.
enough to be interesting, that would be like, oh, this guy has managed to pique my interest. Instead, it's like, this guy's fucking crazy
psycho enough to
have sex
find
with
me
me.
Crazy
attractive.
enough to like me. That sounds like
Yeah.
really healthy.
This
That sounds
whole
quite
thing's
sad.
so unflattering.
He never wants anything more from me than some good company over good food and then a great fuck. It's very simple between us. I text him that unfortunately tonight is not good. We make plans for tomorrow.
I'm having salmon brown.
Got too much going
Yeah.
on. There's the salmon.
Really busy with this salmon. My husband comes home to a gorgeous table with candles and dinner ready. We have a great meal and a second bottle of wine. I ask him to help fund the podcast, and he says he's happy to. Phew! I decide not to ask him any questions about his whereabouts last night.
It's just
My-
a
Just a little tit for tat. Just
little
a
tit for tat of using financial incentive to not leverage anything emotional.
My husband
Fuck.
peels 2 crisp $20 bills out of his wallet, and all is well.
$200 on the table.
Where
I'm
were
going to
you
take
la-
away
Oh, that's-
$10 for every question you
40
ask.
bucks. Oh.
Wow.
9 p.m. I make him rewatch the new episode of The White Lotus with me. We laugh so hard, it's truly better than sex.
I'm always saying that about laughter.
I always say that about televisual sitcoms. Wow, this is better than fucking. I'm glad I did this.
I often
Glad I watched this episode of The Blacklist.
When me and wife of the show, my wife Eleanor, are watching season 2 of Barry, I turned to her during episode 3 and said, I'm so glad I'm not fucking you right now.
That's the choice everyone has. Don't use better than sex as a comparison for anything. Those are different things for different times. It's not like
different to sex.
you're like, you've cooked dinner and you're sitting down and you're like, oh, we could chuck something on the TV, or we could have 23 minutes or 43 minutes, depending on what length of show it is, of sex. That's not the choice you're making. It's not like it's a binary between those two things. You don't have to compare
They're both
everything
good.
you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, sex, you know.
And I
whatever.
could definitely have 43 minutes of sex as well.
Yeah, me too. And I definitely wouldn't start getting tired after, 8 to 10
look,
minutes.
Can I take a moment? Look, I'm being serious. I'm being serious here.
Oh, fucking here we go. Okay.
Can I just
we
take a
bloody
minute? Can I
Yeah.
take a minute to shout out the creative geniuses at HBO, the home box office? Because I've been watching a few prestige television shows lately where the episodes are half an hour long. That's
Perfect.
fucking fine. That's fine. 10 episodes of half an hour long in a season. Great.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
So
All
that
right,
that
that's
was
it.
the thing you wanted to be serious about.
No,
Yes.
thank you.
And you asked for
Alrighty.
permission for it in advance, unlike every other thing you've said on this podcast.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, HBO.
Day 3. 10 a.m. Day 3. I actually do have a job.
So convincing. That is so convincing.
A few days a week, I help an older woman in our building with basic errands. I do
mean,
her
that's-
groceries and tidy up for her.
Sure.
Yeah. Cool. That's nice. That's a nice social service.
It's a nice thing that you're doing. It's almost certainly
Yeah.
not a job, but it's nice of you. We play cards
Yeah.
sometimes. I really like her. Her kids all live in Florida, so they pay me to be her companion.
Don't say it like that.
Don't phrase it like that. When you said the errands thing, I'm like, great. That's really cool
Sure.
that you can help her out, and that's really nice. And maybe you'll build a friendship as well. Don't frame it as in her kids pay me to be her friend. That's fucking
Yeah.
fucked. That's shit.
That's fucked up. That's shit. It's good money and good karma.
It's not good
Today
karma
is my day
anymore.
with her. No, it's not. It's really
Stop
not.
being good karma when you said
You
the money
ruined it.
thing, you dumb fuck.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to go out on a limb and say for most things, as far as most things are concerned, they cannot be good money and good karma.
No.
No.
No, your karma is staying in stasis while you're taking cash.
Yeah.
As soon, like, if you were about to do a good deed and someone says, "Oh, I'll pay you $100 for it," and you go, "Great,
Yes, please.
great," your karma meter has just gone right down. The karma goes up when you say, "I don't need your $100. I'm going to do this because it's the right, good thing to do." That puts the karma meter through the roof. As soon as you say, "I like the look of those five $20 bills."
Yep. Little message comes up. Everyone dislikes that. Yep.
All right, we're going to get through 4 more days of this.
Holy fuck, that can't be right. Oh my god. Sorry, okay. Yeah.
I'm
I'm so ready.
excited to see D later, so I start preparing
too.
for it. Me too. All right. I'm insecure about my body right now, but I also have a great new wardrobe thanks to all my recent online shopping. I browse through my closet. Yeah, who paid for that? And get ready to take a shower. It hits me that I'm horny, so quickly I get off in the bathroom before the shower.
I love that he phrases that as a sudden realization. Just like
Yeah,
hitting
I'm
his head in
just
the
like,
shower.
Oh shit.
Wait a
I'm
second.
horny.
I'm
Wait
horny.
a minute.
I should whack off.
I got a reminder on my phone. Horny?
Horny?
5 p.m., you know?
Duolingo Owl being like, are you
Why
horny?
doesn't he just hop into the shower, by the way?
You can't be jacking
Why do
off
you
in
do
the
it-
shower, man.
But he says he's doing it in the bathroom before the shower. Where is he doing
No,
it then?
I think he's doing it on the toilet and then getting into the shower.
Well, that's only if you have
Or
a
into the
bathroom.
sink.
It's only if you have a
That's
bathroom where the
yucky.
toilet is in the shower.
Yeah, just do it in the
I'm
shower.
sorry, in the
bro.
bathroom.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
But we've had an extremely anti doing it in the shower take from Andrew.
Yeah, see, the problem is
Oh, well,
it's
the
so high
toilet's
protein.
fine.
It's so high protein, the hot water immediately turns that
Everybody
shit into
knows
egg whites.
that.
It gets all
Oh
stuck
my
in
God,
the
I
drain
Everybody
thing.
knows
Like
No.
there are,
You guys,
could-
you got me
It's
there.
no
You got
good,
me
it's
there.
no
This
good.
is worse that we're having this 2 times now on the
You
podcast.
gotta scrape the drain cover with your
I'm
foot
going to move
go,
on.
to go down
I'm
there.
going to move on right now. 5 p.m.
podcast
Text my
sucks.
husband that I'll be out for a few hours tonight. He puts a heart emoji on my message. He knows, and we both know that he knows. But we don't need to discuss it. It's all good.
It doesn't sound like it's all good.
It doesn't really sound like it's all good at
If you have to
all.
reiterate it every time, I don't believe you that it's all good. I'm fine. I'm really fine.
Fine.
7
He put a
p.m.
heart
I'm
emoji.
fine.
Utmost trust, and that's why we don't need to tell each other anything.
That's why we don't tell each other any truths.
That's why
am.
that's why I don't ask him questions about who he's been having sex with if I want to get the money I need.
I
Because
100%
we love and
believe
trust each other.
that poly is real. But I do believe a key component of it working is that you in some way have to get off on the fact that your partner is having sex with other people.
I agree with that.
I think there's got to be some weird slight cuck element to it where you're just like, oh no, you fucked someone else tonight? That's awful. I have an
I wouldn't
enormous
want to
boner.
hear about it.
Yeah, I'd hate for you to describe it to me in detail
That's
in a way that
so
made me
naughty.
sound very wimpy.
See, I kind of believe in the flip side of this, right? Which is
Oh, you're on the no cuck side of the spectrum. That's interesting.
no, I'm and again, if we go off this piece purely, right? The way
Good
I
data set.
read this, the one authority on poly is this one person with an open marriage. But the way that this reads to me is not I'm getting off on the fact that my husband is having sex with other people. It is my husband's having sex with other people, and that is a fact that I begrudgingly
fine.
accept.
It's fine.
I begrudgingly accept it, and I go out of my way to not discuss it because it gives me the credits that I require to have sex outside of my marriage if I manage to arrange it.
He's just banking those credits. Just a little.
And
little
that's
bit in
one
the
of
bank here.
the keys of a successful relationship is that you should be keeping a tally of everything at all times.
Ideally, most things in your relationship should be a transaction of some kind.
Transactional. That's what it should be. All right, we're at
right.
like 43 minutes of the podcast so far.
We are.
Let's,
I'm
yeah.
It's going to be an
Okay,
all
so-
poly podcast.
That is. He goes on a date with Dee, they have sex, and then 11:30 p.m. I kiss my husband goodnight in the bedroom with the good AC and sleep like a baby in the other one. Day 4.
You could sleep in the
8:30.
good bedroom.
Yeah, it seems like the good
Yeah,
bedroom is the
why
good
aren't you
one.
sleeping in the good bedroom?
It's my understanding.
'Cause he's
All right,
been a
day
bad
4 at
boy.
11:30 a.m. I have another call about the podcast, and now I can confirm that I have the budget. This is super exciting. I can't really talk about the concept, but it revolves around what it means to have a happy life.
That sounds
You
like
sound
shit,
like an
dude.
authority.
Well, you sound like an expert.
Your podcast should be about reading articles about other people's sex lives from other publications.
That's right.
That's right.
That's what's up.
My husband had a meeting near our apartment, so he comes home for lunch. We decide to order in and be very lazy, so we watch TV while eating lunch. And it's very hedonistic and wonderful.
How long is your partner's lunch? That you can get food delivered in that time and then eat it, then go back to what you were doing.
When you work
Well, he
from
sort
home,
of
your
sits
lunch
his
is as
own
long as you
hours.
want. That's fine.
Oh, God, that's hot.
Yep. Sounds really hedonistic, eating on the couch in front of the TV.
I watch
Just like a
another
Roman
episode
emperor
of
would have done.
I watch another episode of White Lotus and shoot big ropes with all my laughter.
Both of us come real hard because it's a funny, entertaining show.
Oh, I watch the movie of the Flintstones and
Wait, I'm sorry. And I know that we're trying to get through this very fast.
Yep.
Was
Yes,
it like
we are.
1994 live-action Flintstones movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched. So I
So good.
rewatched this. I was
That's
watching
the
this
first
recently.
movie I remember seeing at the cinema as a
Really?
child. That's my earliest cinema memory is seeing that movie.
Well,
That's
can
a
I
good
say
one.
this?
No. Let's
John
move on.
Goodman is low-key yoked in that movie.
Yeah, he's got fucking huge
You can
biceps
say
for some
that.
reason. What's going on there? And he's
That's
showing
right.
them off because of the bowling.
Well, and because all of his shirts are sleeveless.
Sleeveless.
Because he's wearing one-piece caveman.
He's wearing a
loincloth
tank top
things.
moo-moo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And his guns are looking fucking prime. Shout out to friend of the show, John Goodman.
If you're still listening, thanks, John.
Thanks, John. When I tell my husband about my podcast updates, he's a little dismissive. It hurts my feelings, but I try not to dwell on it. Sometimes I feel pretty alone in my relationship. The
Try
lovers I
having
have,
a wife, bro. Try telling your wife about your podcast.
Okay, well, don't make this now about two sad people.
the
Don't
lovers I
tell
have
anyone
on the
about your
side
podcast.
aren't really there for me emotionally, and my husband isn't always either.
Can we just row back like 30 seconds of this article to where he said that he was making a podcast about how to be happy in your life?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm
This is
insecure
one
about
of-
my body, and I'm very sad about my husband's
I'm alone.
dismissive
Doesn't take
attitude.
me seriously
Yeah.
at all, so... Okay.
Oh, it
But at
gets
least I'm a
worse.
podcaster.
Oh, it gets worse. Fuck.
How can...
Just this sentence is so bad. This is one of our longest, most ongoing issues. And frankly, I think it's more about my own sense of self-worth than anything my husband is not doing.
Kind of seems like it's both.
And that seems like that's kind of part of a relationship is recognizing that maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So it's going well. 8 p.m. We make big salads for dinner and read books in our respective bedrooms. The night is perfectly boring and fine.
Did he reckon that adding big before salads would make it sound less sad?
You had to get the big salad.
salad.
Oh, the salads we
Big
had were
salad.
enormous. So don't even worry about it.
He's on the Caesar salad diet.
I see the salad and I eat it.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess like this is kind of coming back to we eat lunch while we're watching TV. It's very hedonistic.
Yeah.
You should have seen the size of this salad. It's like what Julius Caesar would have eaten. Caesar salad. There you go.
Yeah, that
probably
joke
what
would
he
have
was
been better if we hadn't have already had the Caesar salad joke from earlier, but
Yeah, but Theo was doing his seafood diet thing, so that's a different stream of joke.
I don't think
Day
we're
five.
doing that seafood.
Day 5.
2 p.m. E is another lover I see occasionally. He's a male model, bartender, and total slut. We met out on Fire Island 2 summers ago when I went for a few nights with my husband. That trip was interesting as we both fucked other men just a few doors away from each other. It was almost too much even for us, but luckily we had a great sense of humor about it the next day.
That's,
I
this
guess
is
our
what I don't like.
relationship...
This is, you should have, I think for a successful relationship, they again should have been getting off on that. They should have been
Yeah.
like, we were fucking other people a
it
couple of
doesn't
doors
seem that
away
way
from
at
each
all.
other.
It was
And they're
so
like,
hot.
Yeah, instead they're like, well, that was kind of gross. I hate to think of you having
That was
sex,
gross
but
and
well,
weird.
we'll laugh
Yep.
about it later. Awful.
I
No.
could barely handle it. Is the tone that I'm taking away from that?
Yeah,
which doesn't
but-
sound like a fun. Open
We did some
marriage.
strained laughter 72 hours later when we decided to start speaking again. Haha, pretty funny.
I guess
that
our
you were fucking
relationship
another
works
very handsome
because we're
man.
able we're able to laugh about our affairs or ignore them completely.
I
I
they
did not
always
fuck
say
you that weekend.
they always say that the hallmark of a healthy relationship is ignoring your issues.
Yep.
I'm
'cause then
always
they're not
saying this.
issues.
Yep, that's right. We've had sex a few times since, and we flirt constantly with each other via text. He texts to invite me to an art opening he's promoting at his bar. The event is tomorrow night. I tell him I'll be there. 6 p.m. over dinner, I tell my husband that I'm seeing E tomorrow. He barely looks up from his sushi and says, he's so fucking hot. We never fight or compete over men, though.
This is such a minor quibble, but like, sushi is not a food you have to stare at a lot.
No.
You pick up the
No.
piece and then you put it in your mouth. It doesn't take like a lot
Yeah.
of dedicated concentration. You're not like just staring at your sushi being like, fuck, how am I going to get this into my mouth? You just do.
Refusing to look up from my tuna hand roll.
Yeah. I don't know. That just seems.
It's something. 8 p.m. I FaceTime with my siblings who all live near my parents in New Jersey. They're all together for my mum's 80th birthday tonight. My husband hops on to say hello to everyone. In some
And you're
ways,
not?
we are very adorable and traditional despite our raunchy sex
Jersey.
life.
Yeah.
New
So
Jersey is just there.
yeah, like
80th birthday. That's a big one.
80th birthday.
your mum's 80th birthday, massive sort of milestone birthday. For those who aren't as familiar with America as we are, as America experts, New Jersey is immediately adjacent to the southern point of the state of New York. The northern part of New Jersey, say somewhere like Montrose, is a 20-minute train ride from Manhattan. Literally, you just get on the train and you're there. The furthest you can possibly be away from Manhattan in New Jersey is about a 2.5-hour drive.
That's where
You
Tony
could go to your
Soprano
mum's
lives.
80th. This guy doesn't have a fucking job.
But they're eating sushi, though, and not talking to each other.
Yeah, so obviously you couldn't,
Lot
Yeah.
going on
get
there.
out of that. Yeah.
Got a
I
lot
wouldn't want to
going
be
on.
late for a phone call with a podcast producer at 11 a.m. the next day.
All right, the next day he sends flowers to his mother's house, then jerks off thinking about A again and takes a really long shower.
Maybe
4
you should just
hours
be married
between
to
those
A.
things. Just
Yeah,
stressing
those
that
things
it's
were not
like
at the
he did
same
them.
time. Sorry,
Yeah, no, it was-
it's the abridged version.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I don't have to write in a diary when I jacked off and print it in the paper.
And you certainly don't have to say it on a podcast either.
7 p.m. goes to this party where E works, which is at a bar, and then says, why didn't I think about inviting my husband? I guess I was blinded
Good
by the
question.
allure of sleeping with E tonight.
Great question.
9 p.m. The party is cool, but I feel kind of creepy hanging out by myself. I text my husband to see if he wants to meet me here, but he doesn't write back. I guess he made plans of his own.
I mean, that is weird to go to something and then 2 hours into it be like, hey, honey, did you want to come to this
Hey,
function
do you
that I'm
want to
going
come
to
to this
today
thing?
that started 2 hours ago that I've been at for 2 hours?
Just thought I probably should have invited you. So come along.
If you feel like it. Oh, you're not texting me back.
9:15 p.m., 15 minutes after the text. I tell E I'm going to go home, and he pulls me into his arms and starts kissing me. He uses a lot of tongue, which I absolutely love. In a flash, we go into the bathroom stall. He says he wants to suck my dick. Who could say no to that?
Sure.
Well, you got a point.
Yep. That's a great
Good
question.
point. That's a great point. 10 p.m. I'm in an Uber home and smiling big time. Things are looking up.
That is the
Things are
line
looking up.
delivery of someone that's never had sex.
That's someone who's
Well,
never
I've just
had
had my
their
dick sucked, and I
before.
got to say, the grin on my face, you would not believe
I was
it.
all smiles.
That's like some real Adam Sandler shit to be like, I just got my dick sucked and I'm smiling big time.
Oh, we're finally up to day 7.
Oh my
9
god.
a.m. I slept late. I'm a little hungover and not ready to face the world. 10:30 a.m. Over my first coffee, I FaceTime with my mother so she can show me the flowers that were delivered. She's so sweet, my mother. She asked me what I did last night, and I almost spit out my coffee. I went to an art show. It was kind of boring, I say to her, dying inside.
Calm down.
Again, someone who has never had their dick sucked before.
So he's FaceTiming with his mother who lives on the other side of the world? That's what's happening here?
Yeah, obviously.
Yep. Yeah.
Way too far away to go and see. Okay.
God, they have to put a road between New York and New Jersey one day.
If only I could have taken you those flowers myself, but...
Technology
Alas.
doesn't exist yet.
When are those Amazon delivery drones coming online?
Oh, my husband is working from home today. He asked how E was, and I asked him if he wants to know the whole story or just the surface. Maybe just the surface, he says. I can respect that. I don't ask what he did last night while I was gone.
God damn.
Don't know what the two versions of that story would be. Being like, he sucked me off.
Yeah, what's the
or,
surface?
This is how he sucked me off.
Yeah, like...
Grip strength, 7 out of 10. Head movement, 4 out of 10. Could have worked on that a little bit.
Suction, I'm giving him 6 Dysons.
That's a lot. Imagine how many bowling balls you could pick up with that.
No, sorry, it's actually a rating out of 20, so it's quite low.
Oh, what an odd arbitrary system for suction you're using.
4 p.m. I make a big list of things I have to do for the podcast. I'm so psyched.
It's taking you fucking 7 days to not get anything done on the podcast.
I want to prove to the world that I can be successful at something.
This is from personal experience. No one is going to be impressed if what the thing that you're successful at is podcasting.
It's a podcast. Nobody.
Yeah, we have a successful podcast and nobody is impressed.
No,
Nobody
don't
in
tell
our
anyone
lives.
about it.
If somebody in real life says to you, "Tell me about your podcast," you will feel like you are
Oh,
dying.
I say, you don't. It's fine. What do you do for work?
They're asking you what size your clown shoes are, basically, when they ask you
Yeah.
that question.
Yeah, don't tell them. Don't tell them the size.
7 p.m. I walk around my neighborhood listening to different podcasts and calling it research.
Fuck you.
Have you heard some of these podcasts they've got?
I'm checking out the prior art. Some podcasts.
Checking out the market, and it appears there are several podcasts
Several
out.
podcasts? As I cross the street, I make eye contact with the hottest man I've ever seen. I want to turn around and chase him, but there's no way I can do that without seeming creepy. Yep.
Yeah,
If you started running after a man, it'd be odd.
That'd be pretty weird. That'd be
doing
pretty
Tex
weird.
Avery wolf face.
Yep.
My tongue
take a
unfurls.
He could see my heart beating out of my chest, distorting my t-shirt.
Well, better go home and jack off.
I jack off there on the street behind a car, thinking of you. That's, of course, the letter U, not you, the listener.
Yeah. I take a minute to appreciate that I have the freedom to flirt with him or anyone else when the time comes.
Fucking
At
hell.
what cost, buddy?
At what cost? And see, I guess this is like... I feel like this is the account of an open marriage that most aligns to what I imagine an open marriage to be, which is a whole series of like compromises and just begrudgingly accepting your intimate partner being with somebody else. And like this, we went to Fire Island, and I was like, I think I'm about to fucking freak out because my husband's having sex with someone 2 tents over and I can hear it. Also that you can say, but if I wanted to flirt with a guy at a bar, I could, and it would be allowed.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
can
know,
also
man.
do that when you have a roommate or some friends. You can just love your friends, I feel like, is a lot of what this is missing.
Yeah, it's just... Oh, man. That is a bummer. If you are big-time poly or open marriage style, please write into mailbag at buntavista.com and let us know.
Only if you have a healthy one. I don't want one of these
No,
ones.
both. No, I want to know both. I want to know both. Please write
No,
into
only if you have
mailbag@montevista.com.
an unhealthy one. Tell us about your unhealthy poly relationships.
I don't need to hear the good examples. No, like for realsies, if you are in a poly or open relationship, please write into mailbag@montevista.com and tell us what's the deal.
Our minds are as open as your relationship.
That is so true, Ben. That is so true. That's what's up.
That is what's up, isn't it?
That's what's up.
That is the thing that's what's up this week.
Well, Lucy, thank you so much for
You're
bringing us
welcome.
an article that we
Yeah.
could spend roughly 1 hour talking about in
Yeah,
its
you're
terrifying
welcome.
nature. What's your takeaway? What's the solution from Dr. Lucy for this, I guess, really successful marriage that is just vibrating with good energy?
It's probably just that if you feel you need to write an article for the Cut expressing how happy you are about your open marriage, you might just not be that happy in it, and you don't have to have one if you don't really want to.
I don't fully understand the compulsion this person had to write about this. Because I don't think they're describing anything particularly novel. I don't want to lean into stereotypes here, but like two Manhattan gay dudes who fuck other guys is not the craziest thing I've ever heard of in my life. But they're also not like describing joy. Like I don't.
No.
But they're not describing a profound sadness, which, you know, informs a lot of interesting art. They're just describing the sort of malaise you would have after like a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
They talk about it like it's kleptomania.
It would
It's not
be
really.
more.
We don't need to do this, but we are getting away with it.
yeah.
I'm with you, Ben. It would be more interesting if this person was like, every other weeknight, my husband goes out and he's gone for hours, and I know that he's been with someone else, and it breaks my heart, and I'm so miserable, but I can't be without them. I can't say to them, I love them so much, and I can't be without them, and I know that if I say, I just want you to be with me, that they'll leave. And I can't do that. I can't be without them. That would be so much more interesting than like, oh, he fucked Toby again, and then I was like, hey, that's cool.
Like,
Yeah.
I think if I wanted to hear a
got my dick
relationship
sucked and it was
described to
fine.
me that was like kind of good but kind of bad, I could ask anyone that's in a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
You know, like
It would be more interesting if this was about like, yes, we're in an open relationship, but we still have all the boredom of other couples who have been married for 10 years, you know?
yeah, but that's not how they're framing it, is it? They're definitely
no.
it's implied.
The
sure is.
only context in which it is framed that way is we've been together for 10 years, so of course my husband doesn't fuck me that much. Also, he's fucking other people heaps.
Yeah, so I don't think I learned anything. And I think the thing that's really funny about this is the phrase aspiring podcaster.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
you
what
don't need anyone's
really got
permission.
me.
Like,
If
honestly, we have talked to a number of people over the years who are like starting their own podcast, right? Or who have relatively recently started a podcast. And I have like broad advice for people who are
don't
starting.
record your first episode.
Don't.
Just talk to each other for an hour.
Just
and then
have like a little warm up.
come back a week later and
Yeah.
yeah, like generally speaking, I have advice for people if they want to start a podcast, and one of those things is like just put out an hour's worth of stuff a week. The most important thing is to just get in the routine of producing an hour of content. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if it's good or bad.
Yeah,
Sort
it can
your-
be bad.
Sort your
It can be
audio
bad.
out
You could do
first.
200 something episodes of
Look,
it.
maybe it'll take you a while to sort your audio out, whatever. But the main thing is, just consistent drip feed of content. I think that most people, like, I think that this is like the next generation version of going to look at a website and seeing like the under construction GIF spinning around,
Just don't even advertise that you're going to have that section if you don't have that section yet.
Yeah. If you see that thing, most people just say, "Oh, you mean you haven't sorted any of this shit out? I will never come back to this website again."
Or
Same thing for podcasts, where it's like, well, we put out our first episode, and then 6 weeks later, we put out our second episode. Whatever.
maybe they
So-
see the under construction thing, they go, wait a second, there's some little men living in this website and they're doing work and wearing hard hats. That's pretty cool.
I guess I would just say to anybody, if you are spending weeks, literal weeks, talking to producers and talking to your husband about funding it and listening to podcasts and walking around Soho and like if there's all these things that you can do for weeks at a time without actually sitting down and just talking into a microphone or talking to somebody else into
Writing
a microphone,
some stuff down on a page. that
writing
you're
some
gonna
shit
talk.
down for like at least an hour, maybe you don't actually care enough about whatever the fuck it is you're talking about to do a podcast. I don't know.
Podcasting is about
Blinded
passion.
by the allure of podcasting.
By
blinded
the
by
shining Hollywood lights.
blinded by the cachet.
You know, I think we kind of have enough information here to figure out what podcast this is. Like, it might not exist at this point, but give it a month or so. If you're listening to this podcast in mid-September, and you think you might be able to find a podcast that is backed by a podcast network that is about finding the secret to happiness by a gay man that lives in Manhattan or Brooklyn or wherever the fuck he is, let us know, because I want to listen to this so bad because it's going to suck fucking big time.
And also, if you're in September and it turns out that getting the Pfizer shot turns your dick and balls into a sort of reptilian situation,
Send
I'd
an
really
email.
love to know that. 1 month ago.
My goodness. There we have it, folks. Once again, we have a very uninformed take about open marriages and polyamorous relationships. I do implore you, if we are right, wrong, or other, write into mailbag@buntavista.com. If you would fucking love to pick up a shirt to let people know that you listen to the world's dumbest podcast, head over to shop.buntavista.com. Pick yourself up a quote-unquote garment. Wonder where that word came from.
And for all of the other votes, we will be randomly assigning you to either right or wrong. So
Wow, that's very topical to Australians, specifically in this time period. Now, I know
that's a little
we're
census humor.
already at an hour and 5.
Yes,
but
and
I
that's
think,
why I'm hitting stop on the recording.
Did you actually?
No, I haven't. Please go
Wait,
on with your bit.
I reckon we get one more segment in just to round this out. And I'm so sorry. Because this is just a list of headlines and it's nothing else. I don't have any reason for bringing this up other than this is a phenomenon. These are some phenomena that shit me off.
Would you like me to play the news stinger for this?
Yeah, and this is for our famous segment, the name of which is not used for anything else. That is, of course, Media Watch.
Original concept, do not steal.
Trademark. Patent
Take
pending.
this idea.
Patent pending.
Paul Barry. This is where we inspect, the ins and out, the foibles of the media industry. People in the UK will be intensely familiar with the Daily Mail. People in Australia should be intensely familiar with the Daily Mail. It is somehow, of all of the horrible publications that we have here, it's the worst.
It's the
However,
worst
I will
for
say-
sure.
I will say that people who are currently living in the United Kingdom are also incurring like a range of other psychic damages that all kind of equal out, So to them, maybe these headlines are normal.
Well, that's true. They might well be. What I really wanted to highlight here is So the Daily Mail has a thing where they know what traffics is showing someone like in a bikini or whatever. But they can't, because it's bloody 2021 and because of political correctness, you can't anymore just say, this bint is wearing a bikini.
You can't say,
So-
check out the Norks on this bin.
Yeah, you can't just go to page 6 or whatever and see some Norks anymore because of political correctness, because of the communists in the Labour Party. So they've developed a style of headline where they try and do it feminism way-ish.
Yeah.
Where it's like
Yeah.
we're celebrating their beauty. So I'm going to just read a sample of headlines to you that are all taken from one 24-hour period on the one website. Here we go. Eminem's daughter, Hayley Mathers, 25, showcases her incredible figure in neon green bikini as she poses on a boat in sizzling snaps.
I like that it sounds like the sizzling snaps just sort of came their way at the Daily Mail, not like they paid some fucking rat to go out with a gigantic telephoto lens and
With a
shoot
900mm telephoto lens.
Yeah,
that, like,
to shoot
technically
photos of
illegal.
You
someone
want the pervert lens.
to shoot photos of someone like on a boat 700 meters offshore, you know.
Usually you can't buy these unless they're attached to a high-powered like anti-tank sniper rifle. Jessica
when
Albus.
Oh, go on. Oh, I was just going to
No,
say,
you
I know
go.
when I'm out in a bikini, like swimming at the beach, what I'm actually doing is showcasing my incredible figure.
Yeah, you're not just like
Yeah.
living and
I'm
swimming.
not just living my life. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Jessica
Honey, you want to
Albus.
go down to the beach and showcase my figure?
I would love to showcase my figure. Jessica Albus sizzles in a stringy orange bikini top as she snorkels and lounges on the beach with husband Cash Warren in Cabo San Lucas,
That can't be
Mexico.
right.
That doesn't sound correct.
It's
My
great
husband,
that they
Cash.
Cash.
It's great that they take an activity like snorkeling with your husband and craft it into something that makes you
Sizzling.
go, "Oh, what a slut."
Yeah.
She's sizzling.
This bitch has dared to sizzle.
Yeah.
Now, you might notice a theme, maybe, by this third one. Travis Scott posts sizzling shot of girlfriend Kyle Jenner rocking a plunging top as she wishes her a happy 24th birthday.
Now, Ben, I don't want to.
Maybe, sorry.
I don't want to rain on your parade. I don't want to come down on you too hard here. But did you just say Kyle Jenner?
Kyle Jenner?
Oh, I did, sorry. Travis Scott posts sizzling shot of girlfriend Kylie Jenner. Sorry, I'm not. Yeah.
Kylie Jenner, relatively better known than Kyle Jenner.
Sizzling.
Check out Kyle Jenner. Lala Anthony stuns in a halter top and Daisy Dukes shorts as pal Kim Kardashian says, "Holy shit," and Khloe adds a flirty, "Hey."
Hey.
So she's posted an Instagram picture. That
Yeah,
is-
she's just
that's
she's
the
just
news?
posted it. Yeah, that's the story.
So I'm trying to figure out who the fuck this is, and apparently
We have no time to
It's
figure out who
Lala
Lala Anthony is.
No time, no time. I'm going to race through this.
A VJ in the early 2000s is the answer.
Awesome.
All right.
This is me at 50. Bethany Frankel wows while proudly posting a filter-free selfie in her bra and underwear.
Just posted a picture of Lala Anthony in the chat, and she looks great.
Is this going to be mean? Wow, I wish this was a visual medium.
Well,
That
if you
might
Google
well be
Lala Anthony,
the
this
pic
will
for
be the
this.
first photo. Green dress, green eyeshadow.
She's looking
Don't know what
good.
the fuck is going on.
Smiling like the Grinch from the live-action Grinch movie.
Real Joker hours going on here. Oh, fuck.
That is the face I made when I got my prostate exam.
Surely you're too young for that.
We've discussed this on the podcast. Tammy Hembrow
Sure.
leaves little to the imagination as she showcases her famous derriere in skin-tight leggings during a booty workout.
She would.
Typical Tammy Hembrow.
That's classic Tammy Hembrow behavior.
Birthday girl Kylie Jenner chows down on a decadent breakfast spread, is wowed by endless floral arrangements, and hones her artistry during painting class as she celebrates turning 24.
Hones her artistry.
Congratulations on honing your artistry.
While chowing down on breakfast.
Bella Thorne is stripped down as she poses topless in bed in sexy photographs taken by her fiancé, Benjamin Mascolo. Congratulations on being stripped down.
Good for her.
Like a rifle.
Lucky for him.
Mum's gone wild. Model London Goheen shows off her phenomenal post-baby body in a racy animal print cutout swimsuit after giving birth to son Stone just months ago.
Stone Goheen.
Stone
Yep.
Goheen.
I
Stone
must.
Goheen.
Alessandra Ambrosio flashes her midriff while enjoying sunshine stroll in Malibu with her children, Anya, 12, and Noah, 9.
Flashing a midriff with children around.
They're using like
that's
an
not
active
cool.
phrasing to describe
Happies.
something very passive.
Someone wearing a crop top?
Yeah, she was like wearing clothes. That's
Ankles
the lead.
visible.
So I'm in
Legs
the
sizzling.
I'm in the police station giving a report, and I'm like, yeah. So sorry, this is pretty hard for me. I was hiking on this trail, and suddenly this woman jumped out of the bushes, and she flashed her midriff at me.
Yes, she was sizzling.
I got sizzled by this woman who flashed her midriff at me.
Sizzling.
She was
I got
sizzling at
welder's
me.
flash.
I came immediately, but a lot of the literature that I've read indicates that that's not my fault. You need to find this person. She's sizzling and flashing her midriff to everybody that she can find.
What is it? Who is the audience for this? Like, do they not have?
You know, it's men
It's
that would
pornography
normally just look at
in-
I
something
don't
that
even
says
know
no.
if it is men.
Maybe not.
I think it's weird
Do they-
housewives.
Do they have like
Yeah, maybe.
babshub.co.uk?
No, they don't have
I think
Babs
it's
Hub yet.
definitely weird housewives that look at that and like, oh, what a slut. What a slut that she's wearing
I
a
fucking-
bikini at the beach.
Hate this tart. Why am I jacking off right now? Lucy Hale leaves little to the imagination in sexy black lace bra and underwear as she brings the Va-Va Voom to photo shoot in Malibu. The fuck are you talking about?
You know
Hey,
what
did you,
they're talking about.
Did you bring the...
Did you
Do you
bring some
remember
Vava Voom to...
Did you bring the Vava Voom?
I left the Va-Va Voom at home. I put it next to my keys, but I guess I got distracted because I got a text while I was going to get my keys.
Are you photographer? Like, are you fucking kidding? You didn't bring the Vava Voom?
Do you know how long it took me to set up these lights?
I'll go out to my car. I bought some Vava Voom from home, but like, this is very unprofessional.
I was saving that Va-Va Voom, but whatever. Charlize Theron showcases her incredible frame in a burgundy leopard print swimsuit as she swims and soaks up the sun on a yacht with her family on Greek island break.
I love it when a woman shows me her exoskeleton.
Wow, that's a dope frame that you've got. I love your frame.
Nice frame, sis.
You can make a stock out of that. Bella Hadid shows off her incredible figure in a skimpy gold bikini and miniskirt as she snaps selfies while packing for vacation. So she did a post.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's nice. Go on. Say it.
Demi Rose flaunts her this is the Daily Mail house style where you put in all caps one word in the headline.
Very.
Her very ample assets while ditching her underwear in a racy cutout dress for Pretty Little Things photo shoot.
Ooh,
What a bitch.
what a
Now-
tart.
Now that I'd like to see.
I have one more for you that's not from this one 24-hour time period. This is just a headline I saw the other day while I was scrolling through these because I like making myself angry on purpose. This is from August 6th. Getting pretty damn over it. New mother Elise Knowles calls for more discussion about mental health as she poses in skimpy red bikini. These people are fucking
Oi.
psychos.
Oi, can we have some more discussion about mental health, innit?
Yeah, mental health's like, well, a problem, innit? Oh, your baps look well fit.
Now, Ben, something that we have discussed in the past is that you used to be a writer for online publications, right?
That's certainly true, yes.
Very true. And one of the things that you used to describe to me as being particularly dispiriting was sort of working basically on a shift system where you started work at a set hour and you had to just publish X number of articles within a shift, a set number of hours.
Certainly, yeah.
And that sometimes you would start a shift and they would say, hey, we've got a few headlines about Love Island that we want you to bang out, or The Bachelorette, or whatever. And you would kind of describe this as being very depressing, basically.
Yeah, that was like the one mandatory part of my job. The rest of it I could sort of ignore and no one would get angry at me, but you'd have to you've got to write a minimum number of stories about these reality TV shows, even if you didn't watch them or didn't care about them. Yeah.
It's like if you were one of the people in the Thomas Kincaid pipeline of painting stuff, but the only thing you were allowed to paint was like Grant Denyer making a weird face.
I mean, honestly, I think there's genuine artistic merit in that because that man is tortured by the public life and he has a very weird face.
So I guess what I'm saying is just take a moment to imagine that you were still doing that job, but also that the entire job was to make articles out of Instagram posts.
I mean, I've written my fair share of stories that were just about one Instagram post, but like, luckily, I never had to do one that was just like, Christ, would you look at these tits?
You should have, though.
I mean, if I'd been left to my own devices, you know, it's probably what I would have done. But
World War II
fucking
era
hell.
newspaper with the big black headline, BAPS displayed.
Someone a couple of years ago wrote a long form article about the experience of briefly working at the Daily Mail Australia, which had a lot of legal disclaimers in it after a couple of weeks of being like, the CEO denies that this ever happened. But like, from all accounts, that place is a fucking nightmare. Like, all the headlines are written by senior editorial staff. All the stories are assigned to their writers who have like no writing experience, no journalistic experience, no editorial experience, no nothing like that. They're just given a story and told, hey, we need you to churn this out in 45 minutes. They rip it off from another outlet. Like every single Daily Mail Australia story, if you look at it, there's like a first published and then updated timestamp. And they are never the same timestamp because
That's
they
true.
never get it correct the first time. They're always going back in after comments start rolling through, being like, oh, fuck, we got that wrong, whatever. Like, these people are just like, there's a handful of people at the top that know the sorts of things that traffic very well, and then they are forced onto people that don't know any better, by and large. And yeah, it sounds like hell. It sounds the fucking worst.
Guys, can I take us out with one more? I was going to thedailymail.co.uk to find an article so I could F12 and change the headline so that it said, "Core blimey, look at this set of tits." And I accidentally came across the post. Martine McCutcheon stuns in sizzling lingerie throwback snaps ... after detailing her Lyme disease flare-up.
Oh my god. Oh. Play us out, Andrew.
Oh, boy. Thank you for listening, folks.
Thanks.
We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.